What's good, family? It's your boy, and we're back with another video. I hope all is well with you. All is well with me. I have a little cold, a little head cold. Took a COVID test, came back negative, so we can rule that out. So it's actually a good old-fashioned head cold. Outside thinking I was cute with no shirt, with no coat on. Alright, family, today's video, I'm gonna give you my top 10 Creed fragrances. That's right, top 10 Creed fragrances. And I think I'm gonna do 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do my top 10 and 2 bonuses, okay? Well, maybe 3. No, I'm gonna do 2. We ain't gonna be here all day. We ain't gonna do all that. I'm gonna give you my top 10 and 2 honorable mentions, okay? That's what we're gonna do, all right? But family, first, please like, comment, subscribe. Show your boy some love, family. Hit that subscribe button because I got the videos coming. I got a cold and I'm still giving you some videos. Hey, I'm here for you, family. I'm here for you. I'm gonna give you the videos, I'm gonna give you the knowledge. We're gonna get this top 10 and we're gonna be out of here. All right? Don't go nowhere, family. Be right back. Alright, fam, we back. Before we dive into this top 10, let's take a deeper look into this house of Creed. Okay, I did a little research, did a little, as they say, backroom channeling and all that good stuff, whatever. And the main question that comes up about Creed is, why is it so expensive? Why is Creed fragrances so expensive? Okay, that's the question that everybody wants to know. Why is Creed fragrance so expensive? All right, some people can afford them, some people can't. Okay, I've never heard anyone complain about the fragrances, but the price, that's a different story, right? We all can agree on that. Okay, now here are some notable reasons why I believe they're expensive. Okay. They're said to be from European royalty, that's alleged. They're handmade in one location in France. Now, I went to a master class and the Mr. Carvello, which gave the class, he confirmed that is a true statement. They are handmade in France. Each ingredient is handmade. People keep purchasing the fragrances, because of a faithful and a progressive audience. Okay, it's like, okay, if you stop purchasing them, then the demand won't be as high. That way, the price will drop. So obviously, if the price is going up, that means the demand is still there. Okay, they're innovative. They really are innovative because the fragrances, nobody complaining about, so it's good fragrances. The ingredients are very expensive, and they get their ingredients from all 7 continents. Once again, Mr. Carvello, he confirmed that when I attended the masterclass. Shipping costs, that's for every fragrance house. Shipping costs, come on, you can't get away with that. You can't get away from it. And it's a competitive market. So those are my takes on why I believe that Creed fragrances are so expensive. And then the main thing is good quality product. It's a good quality product. You're gonna pay for. You want good quality product, then you're gonna pay for it. Bottom line, okay. And another thing, Green Irish Tweed is what put them on the map in 1985, and then in 1987 you had Boys to Portugal that came on. Okay, now you gotta understand, this was in the 80s, right? Now think about it. Them fragrances been out since the 80s, and they're still demanding top dollar. Both of them still demanding top dollar. So what does that tell you? Their revenue for 2021 was 260.5 million. Not bad, okay? And it all started with a little tailoring shop back in in London in 1760. But in 2020, a private equity group titled Black Rock became the majority shareholder. So you wonder, were they hurting for capital? So the question still remains, why do we spend $400+ on a fragrance when there are clones out there that smell similar to it? I'll tell you, quality. Okay, 3 things to measure a fragrance on, okay? Smell, projection, and longevity. All of that will equal up to the price. It will. It will equal up to the price because that's where the quality falls in. Smell, projection, and longevity. If it smells like a monster and it's a banger and it got good projection to where it'll cover an entire room and the longevity will last you all day, what can you say? You're gonna spend $400+. Now, some people do believe that they're overpriced, but you gotta understand, if you want good quality, you're gonna pay a price for it. Like I said, they came on the map with Green Irish Tweed in 85, Boys to Portugal in 87, and those 2 fragrances are still claiming at a high price point, and people are still buying them. They're still bangers, they're still good. That's good quality. And their next hit wasn't, well, next big thing wasn't until 2010 when they came out with Aventus. And so far, that's been labeled the king of all fragrances. So, there you have it. All right? Okay, family, let's get to this top 10. All right? All right, family. My first honorable mention is Royal Water. Okay? Royal Water. Came out in 1997. It's going to run you in the mid-3s. It was created as a tribute to Britain's next generation of Windsor heirs. That's what this created for. It's a nice fragrance. Fresh. It's citrusy. It has some spice to it. It has bergamot, clementine, lemon, and mandarin. That's where you get your citrus in the opening from. And then you have peppermint and verbena. Peppermint. I mean, you can somewhat get the peppermint and the bergamot together. This is some good quality stuff. And then in closing, you have basil, cumin, pink berries, and pepper. And that's in the closing. The bottle's been designed to present energy. That's just a clear bottle to me, but that's what the bottle was designed to. Closing, I got some ambers and some musk. I mean, on the dry down, you get the amber, you get the musk, and the opening, you get the citrusy notes with those accords and everything. But that's a nice, fresh, somewhat fruity scent, a little bit spicy, whatever. But yeah, that's not a bad scent. Good anytime, in a sense, ginger neutral. So anybody can wear it. All right, let's get to the next honorable mention. All right, family. This next honorable mention is Silver Mountain Water. Now, to my nose, this is similar to this, and that's just because of the ingredients that are in Silver Mountain Water and Royal Water. Because in both of them you have bergamot and mandarin, and you get that in the opening in both scents. Like if you just take the cap off and smell the bottle, they smell almost similar, almost the same. Okay? But the difference is you got some neroli, some blackcurrant bud, and green tea, and some sandalwood is in here. So sandalwood is supposed to add a little sweetness to it, which it does on the dry down. So in the opening, they're similar, but on the dry down, they're slightly different, but still 2 good fragrances. Supposed to capture the purity of the mountains, and the bottle itself is supposed to hint at icy snow caps. All right, because Oliver Creed, I think he had a love their love for skiing. So that's what this bottle is supposed to be in tribute to. Okay. All right, those are my 2 honorable mentions. Let's get to number 10. All right, family. Next up on deck is Viking. Okay. This is not gender neutral. This is all man. This was designed for a man's scent. Okay. This was designed for a man's scent. 2017. It's gonna run you in probably like the mid 3s to low 4s. Believe it or not, this is the first major scent that focused on a man's fragrance since Aventus. This is the first one that they designed that focused solely on a man's scent since Aventus was Viking. It came out 2017, so that's a difference of what, 7 years. So I guess, you know, hey, you gotta take care of the men, right? Well, it's called Viking because it was inspired by the Viking age. You know, there's always an inspiration behind perfume. Always an inspiration behind, or a theme, if you so to speak. It's aromatic, it's woody, it's green, and got some fresh spice to it. Slightly floral with the rose and the lavender. Slightly, not too much. The spice is more of the dominant scent that you get with the Calabrian bergamot, bay rose, pink peppercorn, and Sicilian lemon. Come on, did you hear what I just said? Like I said, quality. When it comes to Creed colognes, they use the top quality products on all 7 continents. Absolutely beautiful fragrance. And then we have some Bulgarian rose and some peppermint, Haitian vetiver, Indian patchouli. Indian patchouli, come on, really? And lavender absolute. So I can truly say with all, you do get all of those notes. You get all of those notes. You do. You get all of those notes. Like I said, this came out in 2017. It's gonna run you in the high 3s, low 4s. It's not gender. Well, I'm not gonna say it's not gender neutral because you can wear whatever you want to wear. But it was designed and geared for the men. Okay, that's Creed Viking. All right, let's get to the next one, family. All right, family. Now this one I have to explain. All right, this is called an atomizer. Okay, when Neiman Marcus were having an atomizer special, I would go and get an atomizer instead of a full bottle. Atomizers at the time I purchased mine were running around $250. Okay, you get a nice amount of juice. Okay, so my number 9 spot is Green Irish Tweed. Green Irish, like I said, it came out in 1985, and it been out since the 80s, and it's still running you at a high price point in the mid 3s, low 4s. So if you're ever at a Neiman Marcus and they have an atomizer special, get an atomizer from the Creed stand. As a matter of fact, let me give a shout out. If you're ever in the DMV, go to the Creed stand at Tyson's Galleria. Not Tyson's Mall, but Tyson's Galleria. Go to the Creed stand, holler at my girl Brooke. She'll take care of you. I actually 3 of them, Brooke, Wendy, or Francesca. Holler any 3 of them and they got you. The DMV, Tyson's Galleria. Okay? Alright, so let's get back to this. This is my number 9 spot, Green Irish Tweed. And this also was designed to be geared or focused more so on men. You know, like I say, wear what you want to wear, but it's more for masculinity than it is for feminine. So it's geared toward the men. It's a confident man's fragrance. It's a scent that stands out. You have lemon, you have peppermint, you have verbenum from India, violet leaves, Florentine iris, and sandalwood. It's fresh, it's spicy, it's aromatic. It has it's green, you know, it has a little touch of green. This been out since 1985 and it's still a house favorite. It's still selling. when people that just coming into niche fragrances, hey, green house tweed. All right, fam, let's go to number 8. All right, fam. In the number 8 spot, we got Virgin Island water. Talking about a vacation in a bottle. Oh man. Came out in 2007. It's gonna run you in the mid 3s. Gender neutral. This one is. It captures the tropical splendor of the Caribbean. It truly does. If you have never smelt this, then I suggest you smell it. This is a beautiful scent. Beautiful scent, family. Citrus, it's sweet, it's tropical, it has Jamaican lime, Sicilian Mandarin. Sicilian Mandarin. What is that? Mandarin from Sicily. From Sicily. Mandarin from Sicily, right? Indian jasmine and ylang-ylang. That what just makes this fragrance so exotic. It is so exotic. And you would think with the notes that I just labeled that and having it that the longevity would be straight beast mode, but it's not. The only downfall with Virgin Island water is that the longevity is maybe 4 hours, if that. It's not a very potent fragrance. You definitely have to overspray. Definitely have to overspray because this longevity isn't that good. Projection isn't that good. But if you overspray, you'll be good. Okay. The other fragrances that was before them, longevity, I give you probably 6, 7, 8 hours of longevity. So those fragrances are pretty good. But this one is probably, this really is the only one where the longevity isn't that great. But it doesn't take away from the fragrance itself. It's still a beautiful fragrance. Beautiful fragrance. All right. That's Virgin Island water. Okay, family, let's move to the next one. All right, family. The next one on deck, Melusine Imperial. Melusine Imperial. This came out in 95, and this one gonna still run you in the fulls. It's gonna run you in the full. Now, the size bottles that I have, they'll probably run you in the mid 3s, okay? But the 100 mLs, those gonna run you in the mid 4s. I don't need the 100 mLs. Well, I'm not going to say that because some of them I do, some of them I don't. But if I'm able to get an atomizer in certain fragrances, I'll get the atomizer, okay? But this is the 50 ml. It's versatile, it's opulent, salty, sweet. The one note that you will notice that are in a lot of these Creed fragrances that are my top 10 is bergamot. So it has bergamot, green mandarin, lemon, iris, amber, musk, and sandalwood. That's what Melusine Imperial has. Upon the opening, upon first spray, it has a marine-like opening, almost like aquatic, you know, that type of vibe going on with it. The dry down hits you kind of smooth with the sandalwood, but overall, it transitions from opening to closing. Once again, good quality product. Good quality product. Longevity, 7 to 8 hours. You won't go wrong. I mean, come on, look, it's a gold bottle. You know, and I believe the original one was a different color bottle, but it was a clear bottle. Then they switched it and went to the gold. Can't go wrong with it. This came out in 1995, and it's still running you at a high price point. 1995 this came out, still running at a high price point. Good quality stuff, okay? All right, family. Let's go to the next one. Okay, family. Next up on deck. Now, I was telling you about the atomizer. This is what the atomizer comes in, okay? Pretty little, I mean, come on, it's decorative, it's cute, it's a good focus point, conversation piece. You can talk about it, put your fragrance inside of it, and the sprayer works, okay? It's just like the regular one. All this comes off, and there's your fragrance. All right, $250, and you get some good quality juice, okay? So inside this atomizer is Bois de Portugal. All right, that's my next one up on deck. Now, This came out in 1987 and it's still running you at a high price point. You get the theme where I'm going at, that how long these fragrances been out and the prices have not declined but elevated, and they even went up. Within what was it, about 4 or 5 months ago, prices went up on all fragrances across the board. They have, but these fragrances, this one and Green Irish Tweed, Boys to Portugal and Green Irish Tweed, been out since the mid 80s, and the prices have not dropped at all. Right? Okay. This was inspired by the Liberian forest. Okay. It's a masculine fragrance. Oh, very masculine fragrance. This one, oh man. Oh God, Boys to Portugal, man, this thing is a straight monster. Whew, if you ever, well, actually any of them, but you gotta try this Boys to Portugal. It is a beautiful, beautiful scent. You will not go wrong with it. Try it, you will love it. I guarantee you. Bergamot, once again, lavender, cedarwood, ambergris, sandalwood, and vetiver. Longevity, all day longevity, You won't go wrong with it, fam. All right. It's woody, it's aromatic, citrus, a little floral, little floral. It's an amber. Amber is fresh and it's spicy. It's so spicy. Whew. This is some sexy spicy right here. Sexy spicy. You won't go wrong with Boys to Portugal, family. I guarantee you won't. It's been out since '85 and it's still a big seller. What does that tell you? Go get it. Let's move to the next one. All right, fam, we're in the top 5. Pineapple juice. Candle, pineapple juice, Creed fragrances. What more do I need? Right? All right, family. At number 5 spot, Neroli Sauvage. You talking about compliment get her. Compliment get her. This came out in 1994. It's going to run you the mid 3s to the mid 4s, depending on what size you got. This size will run you in the mid 3s. The 100 ml going to run you in the mid 4s. Oh, God, family. Gender neutral. Can't go wrong with it. You'll be okay. It is to celebrate the 17th century Duchess of Neroli. It's a small city near Rome. So this is what is inspired to dedicate that. It's invigorating. It is invigorating. Well, it has a luxuriant atmosphere. That it does. Man, you just can't go wrong with a Creed fragrance. You just can't. Neroli is an essential oil produced from the blossom of the bitter orange tree. So for them to extract that, you know they gotta take some work. I don't even know what a bitter orange tree is. But it's in here and it is absolutely magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. You can't go wrong with it, family. It has bergamot, and with that bergamot again, okay? Bitter orange, grapefruit, lemon, neroli, and verbena, right? And orange blossom. That's what it has. Longevity, all day. Like I tell you, I'm an overspread, so mine is going to last. It's going to last. Again, it came out in 1984. This bottle will run you in the mid 3s. The 100 ml will run you in the mid 4s. Alright? Can't go wrong with it. Okay? Alright, family. Let's move to number 4. Okay, family. Now, this next one. Yeah, I mean, you might be leaving some comments about this one. But hey, it's my nose. It's how I feel. It's my selection. Alright? Number 4 spot, Aventus. Wait, okay? Don't get me wrong. I love Aventus. I do. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's just on the number 4 spot to me. I love 3 other ones better. I just do. What's there to say about Aventus? Came out 2010. This size will run you in the mid 3s. The 100 ml will run you in the mid 4s. You know that. And I didn't know it had apple in it. But you don't get no apple at all. You get the pineapple. That's the only fruit that you get. I didn't know it had apple in it. Bergamot, of course, blackcurrant, birch, jasmine, patchouli, and pink berries. But the dominant note is the pineapple. It's a sexy fragrance. Don't get me wrong, it's a sexy fragrance. Everyone wears it. There is no gender. The gender is called everyone. That's what it's called, okay? All day. It's all day. And also it has vanilla. I don't get no vanilla in this either. Not even on the dried area. The pineapple just sticks with it throughout. Did you know that at one point, I believe it was 2018, that you could get Aventus for $188? Yeah. At one point it was $188. And I think it was 2018. And then in 2020, at one point, you was able to get this for $220. Wow. Yeah. At one point. But now, you're not paying under, $3 something. And I doubt that it ever drop again. The only way it'll drop again is the demand for it declines. Other than that, it's going to always be that price point. Okay? There's no need to even talk about Aventus anymore. We know that Aventus is the king. So let's move on to number 3. Alright, family. My number 3 spot. Family, come on, really? I know you're saying this. How you gonna pick that over Aventus? Because I can. You gotta understand. When you say Creed, you automatically think Aventus, right? But I'm a fan of it, but I'm not that big a fan. I love Original Santal better. I do. This fragrance is just so freaking sexy, man. It is just so. You see, I done used half the bottle, and I had Aventus longer. And I used half the bottle. If you look, I don't even use my Aventus. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I don't even use my Aventus. I don't. I should give it away. I really should give it away because I don't even use it. Not that I don't like the fragrance. It's just that everybody's wearing it. Everybody has Aventus, you know. But Original Santal. And my top 3. This is number 3. All right, let's focus on Original Santal. Okay. All right, Original Santal came out in 2005. This size bottle will run you in the mid 3s. 100 ml run you in the mid 4s. It's gender neutral, of course, because it's just a sexy scent. You can't go wrong with it. Asia was the inspiration for this fragrance. Excellent scent for anytime, anywhere, any setting. Anytime, anywhere, any setting. That's what Original Santal will give you. It's just a beautiful scent. It's a robust. Oh man, God dog. It's definitely a compliment getter. It has Jamaican ginger. I told you, they travel on all 7 continents and even the islands to get their products. Good quality products. Price point is going to be what you get. All right. Jamaican ginger, Orange Tree Absolute. Orange Tree Absolute. Wow. That's something. And Sicilian lemon, lavender, peppermint, pink berries, rosemary, amber, sandalwood, benzoin, and musk, vanilla, and Virginia cedar. Wow. Okay. It's warm, it's spicy, it's sweet, it's a tad. You get a touch of floral, Not heavy at all. You get a touch of floral. You get more of the ginger and the orange than anything else, and then the sandalwood comes in and, you know, mellows things out. Just a sexy mellow scent. Been out since 2005. Almost 20 years. All these fragrances are so freaking old, and they are still bangers, still top sellers, and none of them are dying out. Okay, you can't go wrong with Creed, man. You're gonna pay for it, but you're paying for good quality. All right, this is my number 3 spot, family. Original Santal. Let's move to the next one, family. You guys see, family, I have a little cold. Excuse my voice, and me drinking. But number 2 spot, family, Royal Mayfair. Now, I fell in love with this. Oh God, I gotta smell it again. Whew, this thing is absolutely beautiful. You can't, if you go to the Creed site, this says sold out. You can't even get this anywhere anymore. From my understanding, it was vaulted and they wasn't bringing it back. And the way I was able to get this, because I attended a Creed master class, so I was able to get this fragrance. And this came out 2015, and this for 100 ml is gonna run you in the mid 5s. For this bottle right here, it's gonna run you in the mid 5s. That's what this gonna run you. And people ask, why are Creed fragrances so expensive? Good quality. It is. It was inspired by Creed's English tailoring roots. It's elegant, it's fresh, it's unique, it's unorthodox. It really is. This fragrance really is unorthodox. It's a stylish twist. It's a stylish twist to some other of Creed fragrances. If you have never took a sniff of Royal Mayfair, I suggest you do it. Don't take one, take 2. Take 2 sniffs of this. I guarantee you love it. It had British gin. Well, I'm not a drinker. I never even heard of British gin. I don't even know what that is. British gin, Jamaican lime, and Scottish Highland pine. Wow. Duke of Windsor roses. I guess that's some special type of rose that I never heard of. Australian eucalyptus, Bohemian orange, and Canadian cedar. I mean, come on. With this, we done went to Britain, to Jamaica, to Scotland, Australia, the Bahamas, and Canada. 6 come on, 6 different locations to get the ingredients to make this fragrance. Maybe that's why it's vaulted and they don't make it anymore. That's the only thing I can think of. Britain, Jamaica, Scotland, Australia, Bahamas, and Canada. 6 different locations to get the ingredients to put in here. Now that is amazing. It is. It's woody, it's aromatic, citrus, a little floral. Some say powdery, but no, not to me. I'm gonna tell you what this would remind you of. If you ever seen The Godfather with Don Corleone, this is what he would wear. This is what he would wear. God, dog, that's what he would wear. Man, The Godfather was the coolest man on the face of the planet. That's what he would wear right there. They should have called this The Godfather. That's what they should have called it. Royal Mayfair. Came out in 2015. The 100 ml, this bottle cost me in the mid 5s. And it was worth it. Like I told you, some I have the 50 ml, some I have the 100 ml. Because I know I'm going to use this sucker right here. Not high, and you don't have to overspray. Longevity, all day. All day, all day, all day. Won't go wrong. You'll be all right. All right? That's my number 2 spot, family. Let's go to number 1. Wonder what you think it is. Drop a comment if you thought or if we were on the same page, or if your number one was something else. Let me know what your 10 are. Okay, let's get to it. All right, family. At the number one spot, again, I have an atomizer. Like I told you, atomizer costs $250. You can get just the bottle atomizer, or you can get it in the flacon that I showed you. It's up to you, but $250 and you get some good juice. Now I done had this probably like maybe three or 4 years now, and I don't use that much. But my number one fragrance from the House of Creed is none other than Royal Oud. It says it's gender neutral, but to me it leans masculine. It just does. It just leans masculine. It's just a beautiful scent. Came out in 2011. You're gonna pay for Royal Oud. You're gonna pay in the mid 5s for the 100 ml, and probably like the low 4s or high 3s for the 50 ml. You really are. This is just a straight sexy scent. This is a grown man scent right here. It was inspired by the Persian palace of wood, leather, and marble. And they get the oud from agarwood trees in India. Man, they're not cutting no corners. They're not cutting no corners when it comes to the ingredients. You know, this been out since 2011, and you still gonna pay almost $600 for it. Good quality. You see the theme that I'm going on, the longevity of the fragrance as far as how long it's been, the duration, and how the price point has not declined but just elevated, because the demand, people are still. Creed has a base that will stay faithful to them. They do. They have a base that will stay faithful to them, and you can't go wrong. Royal Oud, bergamot. Again, bergamot is one of the top notes that are in most of the Creed fragrances. Bergamot, lemon, pink berries, angelica root, cedar, galbanum, oud, sandalwood, and musk. You know, it's woody, it's spicy, it's amber, little citrus, tiny bit of citrus, tiny bit of sweetness to it, but not much. This is just a grown man scent. Longevity all day long. Can't go wrong with it. That's my number one fragrance, family, is Royal Oud. Royal Oud. All right, family, I gave you 2 honorable mentions and my top 10, from 10 to 1 of my favorite Creed fragrances. Okay, as always, family, like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Show your boy some love, family. I'm here with a cold, and I'm still giving you some videos. That's my dedication to you, family. All right, holler at your boy. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, let me get out of here. Until the next video, family. Peace.